Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Solo ReacTalk. This morning, I'm going to be reacting to a video requested by requiredmit76_2. The video is called Betrayal, a Vox in the Void Warhammer 40k audio video. And yeah, if you guys want to check out my previous reaction to other Vox in the Void videos, remember that the reaction playlist card for the Warhammer 40k content created by YouTube is reaction playlist card at the top right here. And if you want to check out the original video as well as Vox in the Void's YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. Okay, let's start with Betrayal. 3, 2, 1, go.
I raise my fist, and behind me 1,000 marching footsteps suddenly come to a halt. A silent crack of the vox in my helm. "We are ready, Shield Captain Aslan."
Shield Captain Aslan. Okay. Shield Captain of...
"Understood, brother," I reply. "Begin." In the distance, a booming roar of bolter fire catches the attention of the warriors behind me, slowly flushing out the howling mountain winds. Flashes of explosions reflect off the volcanic stone walls in front of me. Shock waves of heavy ordnance fire shatter the ice caps, starting avalanches. I glance over to the mountain top. The wind is carrying snow. Footsteps approaching. The perma-frozen ground crackling under heavy armored boots. I do not turn, but I know there are 3 of them behind me. They stop at an arm's length.
"Shield Captain,"
says the Thunder Warrior closest to me.
"the battle is adjoined. Our 1st and 2nd divisions has engaged the enemy. We are to crush the last of the Emperor's enemies."
And so this is the betrayal of the Thunder Warriors at the hands of the Custodians, of course, along with the little brothers. The little brothers of Primarch Lionel Johnson, the First Legion, the Dark Angels. Yes, okay.
"We should join the fray and engage ourselves."
I glance over my shoulder. My helmet's tactical display tells me that the warrior addressing me is the captain of the 7th Company, nominated to lead the 3rd Division. The 2 next to him are of lesser rank.
"Hold your position, Captain."
I turn my gaze back to the battle over the ridges.
"We are to remain here as the anvil when the enemy retreats to the plateau. No foe of the Emperor shall leave Mount Ararat today. Shield Captain."
I discover both agitation and disappointment in his growling voice. He is dying. I can see it. Like so many before him. They are degenerating ever more rapidly. He is aware of it too.
"Have you forgotten your place, Thunder Warrior?
I turn.
I am the Emperor's word."
He takes a step back, and his orders are clear.
"We are to remain here until the enemy has been routed by the 1st and 2nd Division of your forces."
Little do they know that they are the enemies. The Thunder Warriors. They are the enemies. To be routed, to be encircled, and to be killed one by one.
"Our task is to finish them, whatever is left trying to flee. The men want battle. This is not how we wage war, Custodian. Our place is with our forces, crushing the enemy."
He grips the hilt of his gladius.
"We were made to unify the old Earth."
And your job is done.
He takes a step closer.
"And you are the one who would hold us back."
The sound of the battle in the distance is fading. Lesser and lesser shots can be heard with every passing second.
"Enough!"
I look down at him, straight in the eyes. He takes a cautious step back. Good.
Thunder Warriors,
I tell the army before me.
long and hard you have fought, and victory is at hand.
My voice echoes in the wind.
The Emperor is but one step away in ending the war for Old Earth.
They bang their weapons against their chest plates.
A new era will start today. An era which you can't be part of.
Execute Order 66.
But fear not, Royal Warriors. The Emperor is not without gratitude. For the centuries you have fought his wars to achieve unity, our Lord grants you all one last battle.
My grip tightens on my guardian spear.
And the Warriors, death.
As these last words leave my lips, the Thunder Warrior ranking as captain is already falling to the ground. Before his blood starts spraying out of the clean cut that split his torso into two, I have already discharged 2 shots from my spear's bolter. The heads of the 2 others burst in an explosion of brain and bone. My left foot touches the ground from the step I started a moment ago. 3 dead bodies fall to the ground in unison, their blood freezing quickly on the ice of the mountain. The Thunder Warriors of the first few ranks 20 steps from me look at me in disbelief. A voice cries,
Betrayal!
The word echoes off the cliffs and spreads like wildfire on the lips. For the first time in their lives, their faces show doubt, confusion, fear.
Because all that they have known is now turning against them. All that they understand as the order and structure of things has turned on its head, and it is now pointing their guns and blades at them. They were supposed to be the tools uniting terror under the banner of the Emperor of Mankind, and they did. And now, to their shock and surprise, they are now have become the enemy.
This gives me enough time to signal my lord's flagship, the Bucephalus, above me.
The Bucephalus is in this conflict as well? Wow.
Now, brothers!
As I say this, I am already closing the distance between me and the first rank of the Thunder Warriors. Shocked, but only for a moment, they shoulder their bolters and begin to fire. Before the first shells scream past me, I am on them. I drive my spear through the side of the warrior closest to me, and as he expires in pain, a blinding flash envelops the plateau. From golden light, 99 of my brothers enter the fray via teleportarium.
I'm sure Constantine Valdo is fighting against the Primarch of the Thunder Warriors. What was his name again? I think it was Ushitan. Yeah. He's probably having his one-on-one battle with him right now.
Forming up in battle ranks, readying their weapons. Lowering my spear, I point at the remaining Thunder Giants.
We owe them a warrior's death, brothers!
I bellow. 100 of us. 1,000 of them. A challenge indeed. The master of mankind is testing us. Their crude power armor seemed impenetrable for those faced during the Unification Wars. But we are Custodes, the Emperor's chosen, not the primitives of barbarian tribes from the wastelands of old Terra. I am hit. Bolter shells explode on my pauldron. A glancing blow. Nothing more. A stain on my pride at worst. A fading nuisance. I empty the magazine of my guardian spear. With each shot, their lines grow thinner. A chainsword aims for my head, but is deflected effortlessly and hits the ground with the hand holding it.
And when you consider how tall custodians are compared to Thunder Warriors, you know, that Thunder Warrior really was reaching. He was reaching with his blade for this guy's head. Yeah. I like the fact that they will fight even with this surprise, you know, this betrayal. The Thunder Warriors will still fight.
The Thunder Warrior screams, and as he charges, combat blade out, blood spraying from his severed wrists, I draw my Misericordia from my belt and drive it through his eye socket. His battle cry suddenly stops when my blade's hilt crashes with his skull.
A warrior's death,
I whisper. He collapses. As I look up, their front lines are broken. My companions make short work of them. We are to them as they are to mortals. Swift, merciless death. They start to run. They are human after all.
Legion Astartes. They are retreating to the passage.
I box.
You may proceed.
A growling voice answers.
Understood. Neutralizing.
My brothers form a shield wall, and we slowly start to pursue. Mercy killing those who weren't given a fitting end by our blades. We arrive at the passage 6 minutes later. Fading moans of the mortally wounded is carried by the wind. Scores of Thunder Warriors dead or bleeding in the snow. As I look up, a black power-armored figure with a winged helmet approaches me. He sheathes his knight's sword and bangs one fist on his chest plate as a salute.
Hail, Shield Captain!
Bellows the warrior. He removes his winged helm to reveal facial features that of a nobleman. I am Captain Melian of the 1st Legion Astartes. It's an honor to have fought by the side of the Emperor's chosen.
Hail, Dark Angel.
I say to the captain.
I am Shield Captain Aslan, custodian guard and companion of the Emperor of Mankind.
I return the gesture, and remove my helm as well. I dread the circumstances of our first meeting. Aye. Have you suffered casualties, Shield Captain? Please. I look down at him.
The way you guys speak, it's as if this is some sort of fun, like it's a joke, like it's a game. This is betrayal like no other. What you guys have committed here, it's horrible. It's sad. These guys gave their lives, and then some. And this is how they've been treated at the end. Instead of fighting against humanity's enemies, whatever left of them on Earth, or somewhere within the solar system, no, they are to be subjected to this sort of embarrassment, this sort of betrayal by their own superiors, and that is the custodians, and by these upstarts, these Astartes. It's really sad. And the way you guys talk about it, it's like it's a joke or it's fun. Yeah.
My apologies. The rest of the battalion reports that the 1st and 2nd Thunder Warrior Division were similarly neutralized. What of your losses, Captain? Minimal. Our apothecaries are recovering the gene seed of the fallen. Hasten your efforts, Captain Melian. The Bucephalus will begin orbital bombardment of the site within the hour. Low orbit scans show a few Thunder Warriors made it out of the kill zone. Matters not. Their accelerated decomposition will finish the task we started here today. The new age of man must begin with a clean slate.
There is no clean slate with betrayal, custodian. There is no clean slate with betrayal. You are only perpetuating the cycle of betrayal. Because you are going to experience the same sort of betrayal at the hands of the traitor legions and their primarchs. This is not a clean slate.
So wills the Emperor. Order your legion to have all combat records erased from all logs. I will have all combat records erased. The Legion will have no log entries of what had transpired here today. I give a nod, and I continue. Have 3 full squads of your legionaries, with demolition equipment, accompany my detachment back to the Persepolis. The Emperor has one last unfinished task to tend to, before we part to the stars. What may I tell the men about the target, Shield Captain? Inform them that they will have the honor to bring down the last church on Terra.
And like that, it's over. Yes, guys, that's it with Betrayal, a Vox in the Void Warhammer 40k audio. And yeah, the betrayal was quick. Very bloody, very surprising, especially for the Thunder Warriors, but it happened very fast. You know, it wasn't a drawn-out affair that lasted a week of battle. The Custodians wanted to make sure that it will end on Mount Ararat, along with the First Legion, the Dark Angels. And yeah, like I stated before, you know, it's unfortunate that the Emperor used this very expedient way to eliminate a tool that is degrading, but you know, the tool could still have been used for other conflicts and dangerous missions that required you know, soldiers that were going to be thrown and not expected to come back. There's still missions like that in the solar system alone. You know, when you think about the colonies that are orbiting Jupiter or Saturn or Uranus or Neptune, there are still you know, very dangerous entities and groups and organizations that still you know, control that part of space that need to be cleansed out. And really, whatever left of the Thunder Warriors could have been used for those types of conflicts. You know, let them fight and die against the Imperium of Man's enemies, and not fight against their own people. You know, that's not a warrior's death. Well, maybe it's not the type of warrior's death that they would have wanted. I think they would have wanted to die in service for the Emperor and the Imperium of Man against mankind's enemies, and not fight against the Custodians, not fight against these upstarts, the Astartes. But yeah, you know, the Emperor got his way, the Custodians executed the plan, and they finished the job. And the Thunder Warriors are no more. And Captain Aslan, or Shield Captain Aslan, stating that the Emperor wants a clean slate, a new beginning. Like I've stated before, you can't start a new beginning, a new slate with betrayal, with the blood of your fellow brothers in arms. You know, you can't just start a new time, a new beginning with the blood of those that you have fought with on the battlefields. It doesn't just work that way. you just create you know, more bad karma for yourself, and that's what has happened here. And yeah, it is sad what happened to them, but they have, you know, completed their duty, and I guess we'll just have to walk away from this. Yeah. Alright, that's it, guys. Thanks again to required mit 76_2 for the request. Thank you as well to Avox in the Void for the video. It was really entertaining, you know, hearing Shield Captain Aslan, and of course Captain Malin. You know, he sounds very uppity and very posh and very proud of himself as a First Legion Dark Angel Astartes. And yeah, he will be humbled too. He will be humbled too. His legion will be humbled very soon. So yeah, it was interesting to hear those different characters, and of course also the Thunder Warriors. You know, those that thought that they were here to fight against their enemies, when instead they were here fighting for their survival. Yeah. All right. Remember, guys, if you want to check out the original video as well as a Vox in the Voice YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. If you like my reaction, give it a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay?